I guess I'm at an impasse because like do a video or not do a video again. And first thing is well, last couple days I've encountered, I suppose, a few, or at least seen a few like homeless folk that they like you wouldn't normally know that they're homeless. So there just seem to be like a few like really skilled people. But then I underestimate the fact that it's a metropolis. So for I don't know, I guess every 10 tents like that are like got garbage overrunning them and all that sort of thing, and there's probably one hidden away that no one ever knows about, and if they do see it, it's all like nice. And one thing I found earlier reminded me of, I was like, oh shit, I forgot this one guy from years and years ago. No, that's not the same place. This is a different little monument place. My mind's like picking up markers and stuff to like map out all the territory. See, I'm not really like I don't use tents because to me that's just asking to get fucked over. But the guy from years ago though, like I've seen him like 3 times. And one time I think he was on a bike pulling his cart or whatever, but he's just like not having any trouble at all. And in my mind I always wondered, was it a 4-wheeler? Because that's how like Chad this guy was. He was like super like buff, and but it wasn't like he's like, oh yeah, like oh I lost my job, I was going to the gym and working at a steel, blah blah blah. No, he's just it was like that's the life he had been living for years, and he became so well adapted to it. Yeah, he was just buff as fuck, and his place was like a fortress because he like had wintered several years. Although eventually they came and tore it down. Another time I seen him on the bus, and he remembered us from all the time ago. We remembered him. He's a very remarkable guy. And third time, I seen him like one of those shelter check-in places, or whatever. Someone was getting rowdy. I remember. Put him in his place, and then he was like all polite afterwards. He was a total gentleman too. But I remember thinking about that earlier, and that's kind of giving me, maybe plus arguing with some other people about things. It's giving me more clarity as to just what to aim for as far as just being stronger as a worthy goal in and of itself. Yeah, I don't know, like I'm just used to doing my own like thing, like, so I'm not really thinking so much about like I had something to say next, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about this. Like I can give a fuck about all the stupid politics in the world and shit. Like this shit should not affect me, but it does. I could have went to this fucking march thing that was like some cities over. That was basically for so stupid fucking trans shit with it's like higher levels up, but they're using the trans thing as a sort of flag to indoctrinate kids and shit. So, but that's probably also where I'm learning about the public speaking thing. So I'll be better able to speak out against that. Like I am against indoctrinating. Like the gender stuff should not be in schools. Like there actually is such thing as like gender studies that's decent, but that's like more esoteric and like hermetic and occult. And that's exactly why they're mixing it in with the most utter bullshit ideology they can. It's because it's esoteric and occult, and it's really a means to like. It is really like one of the means to control like the population, because you have the physical and psychological And there's all these different mix match spectrums, but if you can control, if you can narrow the expressions of those down to like defined archetypes, like the Last Man, like Nietzsche's Last Man. I did remember what I wanted to say earlier before I climbed over the tree bridge thing. Was I'm attempting a slingshot maneuver. So, what is that? Like, I'm going, I don't even know, because we'll be all judgmental about this and that, but then on the other side, I do have to remember the mentality of being like, less give a fuck. So, as far as medication wise, I'm like weaning off, but abruptly, and then I'll be relatively sober. I've got like a few Adderall I can take one on a particular day if I'm feeling off, but I've got like a momentum. I would have been fucked without the medication. There was like so much bullshit. There was so much like little stupid fucking mistakes that can happen here and there, and they did happen. And like those critical failures, let's go way, way up. It's like literally cursing someone to live their life with just like a fucking critical failure. Bam, bam, bam. Because there's like all this fucking stupid shit. That's why I don't like believe in paying taxes, because there's all this stupid paperwork shit. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. I'd rather understand about like chemistry or fucking physics, or I gotta work on my cardio. Definitely. But I was just doing like basics, like sort of survival shit right now, and then I always want to keep doing like just fucking do a video later. But then I have different shit to say at different parts, and I never remember like extended wise. Oh hey, oh sweet, it's another fucking exercise and recursion before I returned where I started by accident. Fucking awesome. Wait, am I sure about? Yeah, I'm more sure. I'm absolutely sure. It is very unmistakable. Holy shit. Well,